Have you ever felt like someone was using you but couldn't quite prove it? Everything looked normal on the surface. They were charming, helpful, maybe even generous, but something felt off. A quiet feeling in your gut that whispered, "This person isn't who they say they are." That feeling, trust it, because Machiavellian people are not obvious. They don't announce themselves. They don't wear the villain's mask. They wear the helper's mask, the friend's mask, the mentor's mask. And by the time you see what's really underneath, they already have what they came for. In the last video, we talked about Machiavelli's 5 dark rules of power. Today, we're flipping the script, because understanding those rules isn't enough. You need to recognize them when someone is using them on you. Here are 7 signs you're dealing with a Machiavellian person before it's too late. Sign 1. They studied you before you noticed them. The first thing a Machiavellian person does isn't move, it's observed. Before they make a single move, they watch, they listen. They ask innocent questions that don't feel like interrogations. They pay attention to what you care about, what you fear, and what you need. While you're busy forming an impression of them, they're building a complete psychological profile of you. Your insecurities, filed away. Your ambitions, noted. Your relationships, mapped. Your weaknesses, cataloged. And here's how you know this is happening. They seem to understand you unusually fast. They say the right things too soon. They mirror your values perfectly. They seem almost too aligned with everything you believe in. That's not a connection. That's research. A Machiavellian person doesn't approach people randomly. They select targets deliberately. And the selection process starts long before you realize the game has begun. Ask yourself, did this person seem to know exactly how to win your trust almost immediately? Sign 2. They give to take. Machiavellian people are often generous, surprisingly generous. They do favors, they offer help, they show up when you need them, and it feels genuine. It feels like real friendship, real loyalty, real care. But there's a pattern you'll notice if you pay attention. Every gift comes with invisible strings. They help you with something, and later, when they need something, they remind you. Not directly, not obviously, but you feel it. The subtle reference to what they did for you. The expectation that it's your turn. Machiavelli called this the art of giving benefits slowly. Make people feel grateful, build a sense of obligation, then collect when needed. It's not generosity, it's an investment. And the moment you can't return the favor or you refuse, the relationship changes. Suddenly they're less available, less warm. The generosity dries up. Because it was never about you, it was always about building leverage. Ask yourself, does this person's kindness always seem to arrive before they need something from you? Sign 3. They never lose an argument. They just change the game. Here's something you'll notice quickly. Machiavellian people don't argue like normal people. When you challenge them, they don't defend their position. They shift. They reframe. They suddenly make the conversation about something else entirely. Your tone, your intentions, your past behavior. You came in with a valid point. You leave feeling like the problem. This is called Darvo. Deny, attack, reverse victim and offender. They deny what they did. They attack your credibility. And suddenly, they're the victim of your unfair accusation. It's disorienting. You start doubting yourself. Maybe I was too harsh. Maybe I misread it. Maybe I'm the problem. That confusion, that's the goal. A Machiavellian person knows that winning isn't about being right. It's about controlling the narrative. And the fastest way to control the narrative is to make their opponent question their own reality. Ask yourself, do arguments with this person always end with you feeling confused about what actually happened? Sign 4. They collect secrets and use them selectively. Machiavellian people are excellent listeners. They encourage you to open up. They share vulnerabilities of their own, carefully chosen, strategically revealed to make you feel safe doing the same. And you do, because it feels like intimacy. It feels like trust. But what you just did is hand them ammunition. Everything you share in confidence becomes information. And information to a Machiavellian person is currency. They won't use it immediately. That would be obvious. They'll wait. They'll store it. And when the moment is right, when they need leverage, when they want to control a situation, when you've become a threat or an obstacle, they'll use it. Sometimes directly, sometimes indirectly, sharing your secrets with others under the guise of concern. Machiavelli wrote, "Know your enemy's weaknesses before they know yours." And to a Machiavellian person, everyone is a potential enemy. Ask yourself, has this person ever used something you told them in confidence at exactly the wrong moment? Sign 5. Their kindness is always public, their cruelty always private. This is one of the clearest signs, once you know to look for it. In public, in front of witnesses, a Machiavellian person is warm, charming, and generous with you. They speak highly of you, they defend you, they appear to be your biggest supporter. In private, the tone changes entirely. The subtle put-down, the quiet undermining, the joke that isn't really a joke, the honest feedback that's designed to make you feel small, the comparison to others that leaves you feeling inadequate. And if you ever call it out, they gaslight you. "I was joking, you're too sensitive. That's not what I said." This is precisely what Machiavelli described. Appear virtuous in public, act strategically in private, control perception, manage reputation. They need people to see them as a good person, so they perform goodness publicly. But in private, there's no audience. And without an audience, there's no performance necessary. Ask yourself, does this person treat you differently when others are watching?
Sign 6. They create loyalty through division. Machiavellian people don't just build relationships, they architect them. Specifically, they position themselves at the center of every relationship they're in. And they do this by creating subtle divisions between the people around them. A quiet comment here. I'm not sure your friend has your best interests at heart. A small observation there. You know, your colleague said something about you the other day. I defended you, of course. Each comment is small, plausibly deniable, but the effect accumulates. Slowly, the people in your life seem less trustworthy. The Machiavellian person seems more trustworthy by comparison. Your dependency on them grows. Their influence over you deepens. This is divide and conquer, one of the oldest power strategies in history. And Machiavelli wrote about it extensively. They don't want you to have a strong support system, because a strong support system means you don't need them. And if you don't need them, they can't control you. Ask yourself, have the people in your life become more distant since this person entered it? Sign 7. They exit cleanly when you're no longer useful. This is the final sign, and often the most painful one. When a Machiavellian person has extracted what they came for, when you've served your purpose, they don't make a dramatic exit. They don't fight. They don't explain. They simply withdraw. The warmth fades. The availability disappears. The relationship that felt so significant suddenly feels like it's being slowly erased. And the cruelest part? You're left wondering what you did wrong. You replay conversations. You question yourself. You reach out, trying to understand. And they respond with cold politeness that confirms the relationship is over without ever saying so. You were never a person to them. You were a resource, and resources, once depleted, are replaced. This is the coldest truth about Machiavellian psychology. People are instruments, useful or not useful. That's the only category that exists. Ask yourself, has someone you were close to ever simply vanished from your life the moment you had nothing left to offer them? So what do you do? Now that you can see the signs, what do you actually do? First, don't panic. Not everyone who is charming is Machiavellian. Not every generous person has an agenda. Look for patterns, not isolated incidents. Second, protect your information. You don't owe anyone access to your vulnerabilities. Intimacy should be earned slowly. Anyone who pushes for deep personal information too fast is a red flag. Third, watch behavior, not words. Machiavellian people are excellent with words. They'll say all the right things. But behavior over time, especially in private, reveals everything. Fourth, notice how you feel after interactions. Consistently feeling confused, guilty, small, or indebted after spending time with someone is not normal. That feeling is data. And finally, trust the pattern. 1 red flag is a coincidence. 2 is a pattern. 3 is a strategy. You cannot outsmart a Machiavellian person by playing their game. You can only protect yourself by refusing to play at all. Machiavelli said, "The wise man does at once what the fool does finally." Don't wait until you've lost something important to see what was happening all along. The signs were always there. Now you know what to look for.